That one passed. Another thing happened. When I was in the sinful world, I have a friend called Telma. She's a best friend to me. She has a boyfriend. He's a Muslim. We sit together and laugh. I am bringing these things to you for you to know that if we don't preach to people and tell them the truth, they will be crying with our name in hell. If you don't tell people the truth, some of you are ashamed to preach the truth. Some of you are afraid of man to tell them that my wife, my husband, my children, my uncle, my auntie, my boss, this thing you are doing is not good. He will tell you, you are afraid of man. Instead, you prefer praying. Let's pray, God will change the person. Sometimes God needs you physically to tell them the truth. You are afraid to tell your members the danger of hell, of living in sin. You think that if you say they will leave the church. If you don't tell them the truth about the danger of putting their costing on their body, about prostitution, about makeup, about attachment, about earring, about bleaching, about women disrespecting their husband, about husband not loving their wife, divorcee. If you don't preach this thing and tell them the consequences of sinning and where it will take them to, it will be a serious matter between you and God. So I was a Christian but not a born-again Christian. So sometimes we sit down and laugh and joke and play about Christianity. So I got my encounter in 2013 and he died 2013 November. He was sick. So they called me and told me that he had died. I felt it, but I said, I know you will not believe me because he have had my testimony and all of them, they were making mockery of it. So one fateful day, that was maybe 2015, 2016, and when he have died 2013, I had a dream. I was sitting in a chair and then I saw somebody coming, like when you say bomb explosion. The person was coming from that place towards me. I wanted to get up from the seat where I was sitting, but it's like I was glued at the chair. My heart was pumping very fast. I didn't recognize him. I didn't know he was the one because this is a fear brother. You know these Fulani people. He's a Muslim, he's a Fula. So these Fulani people, they are very fear. He's a fear brother, a fear man, young man. But when he was coming, he was burnt black. So I was thinking it's even a demon because I cannot see the face. It was just dark. He walked straight to come in front of me. And then when he came in front of me, he started pointing at me and say, you are wicked. You people are wicked. Linda, you are wicked. I was confused. How am I wicked? He said to me, you people did not tell me about Jesus. When we are talking about Jesus, you were busy playing with it. You were not serious to tell me about Jesus. Now I have died. No Muslim is going to heaven. Linda, you are wicked. Thelma, you are wicked. That's my friend, the girl she was dating. Then I noticed it was CD. I started crying with him as he was crying towards me. And I was pleading to him. I said, CD, me too. That time I didn't know. I didn't know the truth. He said, you didn't tell me about Jesus. You people allowed me to die. Linda, I am suffering where I am. I am in pain. Why did you people do this to me? I was pleading with him. I said, please, my brother, it is not that I know. One of the things is that I was so afraid. I thought that he would beat me up because the chair, I cannot get up. He was just standing in front of me like this. So I was pleading with him. I said, please, I didn't know God that time. And then he said to me, I want you to go and tell my father that he has killed me. He showed me the wrong doctrine. Tell him he taught me to use charm. And then he bring out a ring that the father gave him for protection. And stoned me with the ring. I said I should go and give the father the ring. And then he said, let me tell you so that you will tell my younger brother. That is the only brother that remains. That he should run to the church. He should run to church. He should leave. He should stop going to mosques. And then he explained to me that, Linda, when I die, I saw people on queue. And I saw a great man sitting on the chair. A very powerful, very looking powerful. And then the place around it was bright and beautiful. Immediately I spotted him. I said, this is Allah. I I was very happy in my heart. When I get closer to him, I bend down, I worship him. And I said to him, Allahu Akbar. And then the man replied to me and said, I am not your Allah. I am not your God. And then I said to you, no, you are the God I've been worshipped. He said, no, you are not I'm not the God you have been worshipped. You don't know me. He said, God, Jesus told him, you don't have my character. Muslims don't know me. They don't have my character. I'm a God of peace. I'm a God of love. I'm a God of long suffering. I'm not a God of brutality. I'm not the God of killing. I'm not the God of hatred. And then he said, I told him, but if you know Jesus, you were the way. You know, I was a child. I was born in a Muslim home. And then my father taught me how to worship Allah and follow the Muslim doctrine. You that you are God, if you know I was following the wrong doctrine, why you didn't send a message to me for me to change? And then Jesus replied him and said, the world you are coming from, there are two religions there fighting. This one is saying they are the true way. The other one is saying they are the true way. Why you didn't sit down and pray and ask and say, God, which way is the true way? Why did you take one side and believe one side? Before you believe a thing, you should have confirmation from God. Why you did not ask God and say, God, which way is the truth way? And Jesus told him, if you will have prayed and asked for the true way, I will have made myself known to you. But because you believe and follow the side your parents show you, that's why you are lost today. And then Jesus now stretched his hand and said, see the God you have been serving. And this is the spirit that is inside you people. The wickedness, the killing, the brutality. This is it. And then they saw a demon with a curved head. And the demon was carrying the Allah on his forehead. And then Jesus said to him, depart. And then he said to me, Linda, where I went to, I never believe I will ever end up there. It is a terrible place. And when he was talking, I know what he was talking. Because I have been there. Even your enemy, you don't want it to be there. He was crying profusely. He was crying and was crying. And he was saying, you people are wicked. Linda, you people did not tell me about Jesus. You people did not tell me about Jesus. I want to tell you, anybody on earth now, you are preaching to them, they are being stubborn. It's because they have not gone there. Don't get tired. Because everybody that go to hell, those that are there, and some of us that went there, we were saying the same thing. The punishment there will get your mind off. You will do as if you are mad. Because you can never believe a suffering like this. Me, when I was there, I was like, I cannot live here. I was not believing it. I was angry with Finda. I said, my sister, you know it was like this. I didn't know it was like this. Finda, why you did not beat me? Because the pain I was passing through hell. I wish somebody that knows that hell is like this. The person should have dragged me. And you pastor that you are here, you will see your children committing sin. Your children are dressing waywardly. Your children are coming to church rudely. And you are laughing, you are not bothered. You are heartless. You will see your members are committing sin. You are keeping the truth from them. You are heartless. You are behaving like Satan. Because when you see somebody doing sin, anything sin around you, you will not get to rest until you take care of it. Your children under you should know that I am not happy with your life. Your members should know that you are not happy for them living in sin. Because you know, where if they die, where do we go to?